All right, everybody. This is JB Jeremy. It's Thursday right now, and I really don't want to wear a hat for this one. And honestly, I'm just kind of looking up at you, and you're looking like, oh, whoa, why is he looking like this? Well, let me tell you a few things of why. I'm really right now just thinking about something that I mentioned yesterday. And the thing that I mentioned yesterday is the American Basketball League. It was a ladies' league. And you might be saying, why is he mentioning a ladies' league? Because we have the WNBA. It's 25 years young in age. I mean, it's still a quarter of a century old. Let's give it credit. And there are many outstanding players there. I actually have been enjoying playing it on NBA 2K20. It is giving a full feature to a WNBA season. And I'm really excited about that because, I really enjoy watching the ladies play. I do find myself watching the games, and I enjoy it. I personally like seeing how they play in those situations. It's a lot better than college ball in my mind. So the reason I'm bringing it up is for the following thing. There was actually a league that was before the WNBA, and it was the American Basketball League. It was another ladies' league. There were at times 7 to 8 teams, and it started a year prior. It was founded a year prior to the Women's National Basketball Association, and it didn't have the financial backing of the NBA. It was something that was doing on its own, independent, something that was different. And I was always thinking, why would it be something different? Why try it? Well, the team that was there for me was the Columbus Quest. They were an American Basketball League dominating force. What they did that was so great was the fact that they won the 2 championships of the league. Well, the league started, and it was really great to watch. There was actual exciting plays, quick movement. A lot of the 1996 U.S. Women's Olympic Basketball Team stars were in the league. There were players like Dawn Staley, who's now a coach of University of South Carolina. Kate Smith, an Ohio State alumnus, who also at the time was the New York Liberty coach until this season. And just the players that were in it. They were talented. They were good players. Well, the problem is that the arenas that these ladies were playing in, they weren't anything special to write home about. I think the only team that played in an arena that sat over 15,000 individuals would have been McNichols Sports Arena, which was in Colorado for the Colorado Explosion. The teams, though, that were in it, Long Beach Stingrays, Columbus Quest, I think there was a team, the Philadelphia Rage or Richmond Rage. I think they might have actually moved from Philadelphia to Richmond because it wasn't picking up in the market. And when I'm watching these games, I remember it because February 15th, 1998, my 9th birthday, I wanted to go to a Columbus Quest game. And we went to a Columbus Quest game, and they ended up playing a great game. They were up 34-11 after the first quarter. They ended up scoring a record for the points in the league. 111-80 was the final score. So the reason I was thinking about it is we didn't have Nationwide Arena back then. And you might say, oh, well, you played in St. John Arena. It sat 12,000 at the time. No, we didn't even go there. We went to the Columbus Convention Center, which is in downtown Columbus, but it was inside Battelle Hall. Now, I have memories of Battelle Hall. Power Rangers, Aladdin on Ice. But I also do remember the Columbus Quest game I went to and how unique and fun it was. But you'd be driving by there and it would have been game day. No one would have known. And it made me just realize, I thought it was special because it was a pro team, and it was a pro team in Columbus, which for me was awesome, and for many it was great. But unfortunately, you see a smaller league compared to a league where they play in NBA cities and NBA arenas. And because of this, it just didn't pick up. They also couldn't market really locally. I mean, the reason we found out about Columbus Quest is they had something going with Kroger to get tickets at a discount. And then I went to a summer camp once, which was a little bit of sports. There was basketball and soccer, and they had two of the reserves of the Columbus Quest come who kind of played with us. It was pretty cool, actually, to play with them. It was like 1998 when it did. The main reason I remember is because for the soccer camp, there was World Cup 98, and we watched a soccer match between U.S. and Germany, which Germany won 2-0 in that match. But the Columbus Quest, they were there, and they weren't really talking too much excitement about the season, and, they were trying to market to us like, hey, make sure you go to the games. But the reason I bring up the Columbus Quest is the markets were not picking up as much as they would like, and unfortunately, after 2 and a third years, they folded. And I say a third because about 7 or 8 games into the next season, the first thing that should have given alarm was the head coach of the Quest, Brian Agler, went to the expansion franchise in the WNBA, the Minnesota Lynx, and there was then, I think her name was Tanya Edwards or something like that. She took over the team as a player coach. So she was already playing in the games, and then they just went ahead and made her a player coach. Well, after like another 4 or 5 games after that, I think the Quest were like 11-3 at that point. The league came out and declared bankruptcy and folded. So it started in the time right before the WNBA. It was founded in 1995. I believe the WNBA was founded in 1996. And the reason I bring it up is you talk about a gamble, and if at first you don't succeed, try trying again. Well, that is what the WNBA is. They have gone ahead and grown, and they're going to continue to grow. I feel like teams need to look at them and see what they really are. They're not a league that just had 5,000 to 6,000 fans, or the option of 5,000 to 6,000 fans. I don't even think the Columbus Quest were selling out their games. Like the game I went to, I think it was pretty full, but that was because the team they were playing was actually in that same year the WNBA runner-up, the Long Beach Stingrays. But there is a little clip, if you actually search it up, like it's like the final minute and 16 seconds of the 1998 Game 5 of the American Basketball League. I'm sure you could find it here on YouTube. But the Columbus Quest, a small bit of what has now led to a successful 25 years of the WNBA. Anyway, it is opening night for baseball. I've already seen Giancarlo Stanton hit his first home run of the year. But everybody, stay safe. Have a wonderful evening. Until I see you again, this is JB Jeremy signing off.